The planned closings of 54 Chicago schools is sparking protests and outrage across the city.
This personally is an attack on our kids. This is an attack on our communities. What are we doing? We closing down schools and open up liquor stores?
It's just so sad to think that they're all going to be separated.
Faced with $1 billion deficit, Mayor Rahm Emanuel wants to close what he calls underutilized schools, saying it will save Chicago $560 million over the next decade and free up money for the remaining facilities.
It's not about how many schools we have in the city. It's about whether to ensure that every school is a high-quality school, regardless of where a child lives.
Chicago teachers went on strike against the city last fall, in part over a new contract calling for fewer schools and teachers. The plan has sparked controversy because the majority of the schools being closed are in poor, predominantly African-American neighborhoods.
This policy is racist, it's classist. Mayor Rahm Emanuel should be ashamed of himself.
Some education experts argue school closings in already distressed neighborhoods could create even more instability.
There have been spikes in violence as children have been forced to travel outside their neighborhoods to other neighborhoods where there may be hostilities, in some cases across gang lines.
The closings aren't necessarily a done deal. The school board will consider public opinion at a series of upcoming hearings.
And if we hear something that changes needs to be considered, we will consider it, and schools may come off.
The school board votes on the closures at the end of May and is bracing itself for even angrier protests from students, parents, and teachers. Diane, Eastabrook, Al Jazeera, Chicago.